Jennifer Faber Dulos, from Connecticut, was born in New York. Jennifer graduated from Brown University and later earned a master's degree in writing from New York University Tisch School of Arts. She was a stay-at-home mother and made her living as a writer, and she also had her own blog. Fotis Dulos was born in Turkey but grew up in Greece. He also went to Brown University and later earned an MBA in finances from Columbia Business School. His first marriage started in 2000 to Hilary Vanessa Aldama and lasted for 4 years. Fotis founded a real estate development company. He started emailing Jennifer while he was still married to his first wife. They married about a month after his divorce to Hilary. Fotis and Jennifer had 5 children together, including 2 sets of twins. Just like most couples, they had some trouble in their marriage. Jennifer said in a blog that she wished she was a stronger person, and that confrontation did scare and appall her. After about 13 years of marriage, Jennifer claimed Fotis was living an increasingly independent life and she filed for divorce in 2017. She then rented a house in New Canaan and moved there with her children. Fotis stayed behind in the 10,000 square foot, 6-bedroom house on Jefferson Crossing in Farmington that they had shared from 2012 until 2017. Jennifer also believed her husband had an affair with his colleague, Michelle Triconis from Venezuela. After Jennifer moved out of their home, Michelle and her daughter, from a previous relationship, moved in. Jennifer knew filing for divorce would anger her husband and that he would retaliate and try to harm her in some way, but she went ahead. Fotis threatened to kidnap their children if she did not agree to his terms in the divorce settlement, according to Jennifer. He also bought a gun that year. He denied that he made any threats and claimed he bought the gun legally for home security. After filing for divorce in 2017, the couple shared joint custody of their children, but Jennifer did not want it that way. She requested an emergency order of custody, but it was denied. In early 2018 she requested an emergency order of custody again. The judge found that Fotis had violated several court orders. In March 2018, Jennifer was awarded sole physical custody, while both parents were to share joint legal custody. Fotis was granted supervised visitation and monitored phone calls. Amidst the divorce and bitter custody battle, 51-year-old Jennifer disappeared on May 24, 2019. That morning, Jennifer dropped her children off at the New Canaan Country School and that was the last time she was seen. She was reported missing by her friends and her children's nanny, Lauren Almeida, just before 7 p.m. after she missed 2 doctor appointments, and no one had been able to reach her for 10 hours. A silver alert was issued for her that night. Lauren told detectives she thought it was strange that Jennifer's Range Rover was in the garage as she was planning on taking it to her doctor's appointments instead of her Chevrolet Suburban, which was missing. Police did an extensive search for Jennifer without success. Helicopters, K9 units and divers were used to look for signs of her. There has been no activity on her credit card or on her cell phone since she disappeared. Jennifer's house was searched by detectives. They found blood spatter on the floor, door and a wall in the garage, as well as on the exterior of the Range Rover. Blood was also found in the kitchen. DNA tests revealed most of the blood belonged to Jennifer. Some of the blood found on the kitchen faucet belonged to Fotis. Police also found other evidence of Jennifer being the victim of a serious assault. Police met with Fotis the afternoon after Jennifer was reported missing and investigators seized his phone. Based on what they found, police obtained surveillance video that would later be shown during the trial. Jennifer's Chevrolet had been captured on the neighbor's security camera leaving her home at around 10:25 a.m. that morning. According to authorities, Fotis was the one driving the vehicle, carrying the body of Jennifer and other items involved with the probable cleanup. That same evening, at around 7:30 p.m., Fotis and his girlfriend Michelle were captured on video dumping garbage bags in 30 bins in Hartford. The trash bags were found to contain various pieces of bloodied clothing and blood-stained cleaning items. The blood was found to be that of Jennifer. Fotis's DNA was found on the inside and outside of a glove in one of the trash bags. The Chevrolet was later found at the side of a road near Wavani Park in New Canaan, just over 3 miles away from her home. They believe Fotis arrived by bike at Jennifer's home due to tire marks that was found and other evidence. They believe he waited for her to return from dropping their children off at school, so that he could end her life. One of Fotis's co-workers testified at the trial that Michelle once said she was going to end Jennifer and made references to ending her life on multiple occasions. In June 2019, Fotis and Michelle were charged with tampering with or fabricating physical evidence and hindering prosecution in the first degree. Both plead not guilty. 2 days later, Jennifer's mother filed for custody of the 5 children, and they have been in the care of their grandmother and their nanny since. On January 7, 2020, state police charged Fotis with felony, slaying and kidnapping, and they charged Michelle with conspiracy to commit slaying. Both denied the charges. Fotis's friend and former lawyer, Kent Mawhinney, was also arrested on January 7, 2020, and charged with conspiracy to commit slaying. He has pleaded not guilty. His trial has not been scheduled yet, according to online court records. 3 weeks later, 52-year-old Fotis passed away. Farmington police responded to his home because he didn't show up for a court appearance in Stamford earlier that day and found him in medical distress. They said he had attempted to take his life by poisoning himself with carbon monoxide. He was brought to Yukon John Dempsey Hospital, then flown to Jacobi Medical Center in New York, where he lost his life days later, on January 30, 2020. 49-year-old Michelle's trial started in January 2024 and a jury found her guilty on March 1. She was convicted of 6 criminal counts. She was sentenced to 20 years, a term that will be suspended after 14.5 years when she will then serve 5 years of probation. She expressed remorse when it was her turn to address the court. She said, "I am deeply saddened by this tragedy that has affected so many lives." She also said that she regretted having been in a relationship with Fotis. Over the last 5 years, the investigation has continued, and Jennifer's loved ones have held out hope that she will be found. Jennifer's good friend, Carrie Luft, released a statement on behalf of the family and friends saying, "Today's verdict is a crucial attribution of accountability, not a victory. There can be no victory when 5 children are growing up without their mother. We have lost a mother, daughter, sister, cousin, and cherished friend. Jennifer's loved ones cannot bury her next to her father. Her strength of character, her intelligence, and her tenacity live on in her children. She would be so very, very proud of the young adults they have become. For us, 5 years is not a milestone but a marker of cumulative loss and longing. Life goes on, yet grief goes on alongside it, a shadow, a current, the presence of absence." And she closed by saying, "We hold fast in our belief that Jennifer's body will be found. The investigation is active, and we are ever grateful to the Connecticut State Police and the state's attorney's office for their continuous work on this case."